All right, so now we're going to walk through the process of uploading a video to YouTube. You can do this with your Screencastify presentation, or you can do it with any other video that you want to link to your students or to your students' parents or guardians, whatever you want. I'm going to just show you that process really generically with any video that you have edited in Screencastify. So the first thing that you want to do is click, obviously, on the Screencastify icon, and that gets you to this box that we looked at before, but this time we're not recording, we are dealing with a recording that we've already made. So I'm just going to click here on these three bars, and that opens up more options, but the option that we want is right up here called My Recordings, and you can see all of the recordings that I have made in the recent past. This one is the presentation that we just made in the earlier lesson, and I could upload that one, except I have already uploaded it, and YouTube is going to get finicky about that. So I'm just going to pick a different one. I'll pick something that's nice and short, maybe this one right here. Okay, this Untitled one. All right, cool. That was a different lesson that I made for my students. Okay, just imagine that this is the presentation that we just made. So if you go to publish to YouTube, remember last time we shared directly to Classroom, but here we're going to publish to YouTube first, and then we can put a YouTube link in Classroom if you like. If it says up here, add a channel, it just means that you've never uploaded from Screencastify to YouTube before. So just click on that and make sure that you have selected your Google account for your Santa Rosa City Schools. If you have that, you have a SRC Schools Gmail account, you also de facto have a YouTube channel, even though you may never have used it. So you just want to make sure that you link to it. As a good practice for me, I use a different avatar, this picture right here of me with my headset on, for my school Gmail versus my personal Gmail. I have a different icon, just so that I always know when I see that one, I know I'm in my actual school Gmail account, and also there for also my school YouTube account. So just that's what that box up there is going to be if yours doesn't look like mine. The next thing that you want to do is set it to unlisted. Okay, you don't want to make these public. You don't want to make these private only to you. You want to make it unlisted so that people actually need the link. You don't want random people all over the world suddenly stumbling upon your back to school night presentation. So just click unlisted, and you can give it a title. Okay, back to school night practice. You're going to call it probably the name of your class. You can add a description here. This is my video, if you like. And then you're going to hit upload. Depending on the length of the video, this might take a little while, but it looks like it's cruising through the process fairly quickly. Okay, so we have the success here. It's been uploaded to YouTube. You can copy the link right now, but let's just go through some of the other settings first, as instructed on the slides presentation that I linked in the chat. So just click View on YouTube, and it's going to say that, hey, we're processing this video. Check back later. This might take a little bit. While we're waiting for this processing to happen, though, you can click on some settings already. So what you want to do is head on over here. Okay, not this one up here at the top. That's your browser. This was when you're in YouTube. This is going to give you access to your actual channel. So you just come down here and go to your channel, and then you're going to click on YouTube Studio. Go to your videos, and you can see this is the one that we just uploaded. You can see some of the other ones, okay, other tutorials and things that I have uploaded in the past, and right now it's uploading. So we can click on some options right here if you wanted to edit the title and description, if you wanted to come back and get a shareable link, if you wanted to delete it forever, if you wanted to promote it more, those are all there. And if you click on the actual image, you're going to get to this window, the video details. So here again is where you can change the title, you can change the description. If you have a thumbnail image, once it's fully uploaded and there's a particular image that you want to use as the thumbnail, the image that appears on YouTube, that's great. Or you can create a separate graphic if you wanted to. You can upload that here. That's what I do on some of my tutorial videos. I make a separate graphic and I put that as the thumbnail. What we want to do is click yes, it's made for kids. And then if you wanted to add tags, but we really don't want to, it's not searchable. So you don't really need to add any tags for people to search with. So come over here and you can see that the video link is right here as well. You can copy it. The visibility is unlisted. And if you come over here to more options, you can also set some other additional information. You can put the recording date. You can give it a category if you like. This one might be a useful one to set so that your families can use closed captioning. You just click on it and go all the way down to, where is it? English? Yeah, English United States as the default language. If you wanted to go the extra step and upload extra subtitles in other languages, you can do that, but I've honestly never used this feature. And I believe as long as you set this, then families who choose to get their closed captioning in a different language, they can set it on their end and get the CC in their language, such as Spanish, for instance, or some of the other languages that our students speak. So that's a good feature to set. And I'm just looking over here at the instructions on the slides. Allow embedding. We want to have that selected. Publish to subscriptions feed. I'm not going to do that one just because I don't want this to be going out to people who have subscribed to my channel. And that is it. And then once you have that all done, you can hit save. The changes are saved. And then you can go back to your channel videos. And you can see that once this thing is done uploading, it will be available. And then all you have to do is get a shareable link. The link gets copied to the clipboard. And then in Google Classroom, so let's open up a new tab and go to Classroom. I'm going to use one of my classrooms that have no students in it. And then I'm going to click on that, go to the stream. I'm going to share something with my class. I'm going to add a YouTube link. And I want to click on URL. And then I'm going to hit Control V or Command V on a Mac. And that will paste it right in there. And there is my back to school night practice video. And all I have to do is hit Add. That will put the link down there. And then I maybe want to put a message to my families. Right? So, welcome MHS families. And then something along the lines of, please click on the link below to view my back to school night presentation, or whatever you would like to put there. You can also, at this point, it would be a good idea to add your syllabus. You can add that with a link to your syllabus in your Google Drive. And then all you have to do is hit post. And then the link is there in the stream on Google Classroom. It's a link to a YouTube video that they can then watch. But that way, the link that you copied, remember the one that you copied here in YouTube, get shareable link, you can also now put out in an email to your parents, or if you wanted to use, say, an announcement in Parent Square, then you can put a link to the video there as well, just to cover all of your bases. So let's assume that you have a family who can't access Google Classroom for whatever reason, then at least they have the link and they can watch the YouTube link via the link that you provided in the email or through Parent Square. So that's entirely up to you how you want to handle it, how you want to cover all of your bases. And I hope that all made sense. If you still have questions, as soon as we get back together live as a group, feel free to ask questions and I'll do my best to answer them.